Hey, welcome to today's review. Our learning target. I can divide a larger group into smaller equal-sized groups by using partial quotients division. I hope that sounds familiar at this point. Let's get started with a couple review practice problems. Today we're going to look at some problems with larger numbers. So here we have the problem 2,841 divided by 13. So step one, as always, let's draw our line down the right-hand side here, and let's ask ourselves the same question. How many groups of 13 can I make from 2,841? Well, our dividend is so much bigger than our divisor. I'm going to start large here. What if we considered, 100 groups? Let's see, 13 times 100. What would that give us? Well, I think that's 13 with 200. So that's two zeros behind it. That's, 1,300. 1,300 is not even close. Well, it's kind of close, I guess. What if I tried to double that? What if I did 13 times 200? Let's see here. 13 times 200. That would be 2,600. 2,000. Oh, I like what I'm seeing now. Now we're getting closer, right? 2,600 is pretty close to 2,800. So why don't we do that? Let's go with 200 as our first partial quotient. And we know from the math that 213 is 2,600 or 2,600. So let's go ahead and write 2,600 in, subtract it away, and we'll get 241 left over. So I'm going to use a smaller amount now. What if I did 10 13s? 13 times 10, that's 130. Well, that looks good to me. Let's do 10. 130 is 10 13s. We'll subtract it away, and we'll get, that right, 111. Let's do it. We can't do 10 again, can we? That's too much. We only have 111 left over. So let's go a little bit less than 10. You want to? Let's do, I don't know. Let's do maybe 8. What's 13 times 8? Let's see. 4, 2, that's 104. Ooh, perfect. Let's do 8 groups of 13. So that we just did. 8 groups of 13 is 104. So we'll just copy that math in there, 104. And we'll subtract and get 7. 11 minus 4 is 7, right? If you'd like, I can borrow there. 7. So we can't make any more groups of 13 from 7. So let's go ahead and finish this problem up. Let's add our partial quotients. We'll get 218 with a remainder of 7. So you see how in this problem here, we had such a big dividend and such a small divisor that we started big. We started with 100 and then went to 200. And sometimes making sure that your guess as to about how many groups you could make from your divisor should reflect just how much bigger your dividend is. Let's look at a similar kind of problem. Here we go. We have 45,062 divided by 36. And this dividend is much bigger than this divisor. So we should think about many, many groups of 36. How many? Well, here in a problem like this, when my dividend's in the 10,000s and my divisor's in the tens, I'm going to go with thousands. I'm going to start with saying 1,000. What if I had 1,000 groups of 36? That would be, 36,000. All right, well, 36,000 is pretty close to 45,000. So let's go ahead and just use that. Let's use 1,000 groups. So we'll get 36,000. Subtract that away. Let's see, 2, 6, 0, and 9. 9,062. All right, well, now we've got to think of something a lot less than 1,000, don't we? Because 1,000 was 36,000, 1,000 groups. And this is only a small fraction of that. So what if we tried 100? Let's see here. 36 times 100. That would be 3,600. Well, 3,000 is about a third. It takes about 3,000s to get 9,000. So what if no, that might be too big, though, because the 600 times 3 would be put it over 10,000. I'm going to go with, how about 200 groups? Let's go with 200 groups of 36 as our next partial quotient. So that would be, let's see, 36 times 200. Well, that'd be twice as much as 3,600. So that would be 7,200. Subtract that away, get 2, 6. 8 and 1, 1,862. Okay, I'm writing pretty big. I feel like I'm going to run out of space here. Yikes. So, we need more. Another partial quotient. Well, 3,036. Let's see, 100 groups of 36. That's 3,600. That's too much. Why don't we try 50? Let's just see what 36 times 50 is. Well, let's see, 0, 0, 0, 0, 3. That's 1,800. Well, that looks good. Let's use 50. 1,800. Subtract that away. Get 62. And it looks like I can make one more group of 36 because 36 times 2 is 72. It's too big. So I can make one more group of 36. One more. And that would leave me with, let's see. I'm going to bring this number. I ran out of space. So I'm going to bring the 62 up here. So I can just finish this problem off. 62 minus the 136, this one group of 36 I'm bringing up here. And I'm going to subtract. Let's see here. 26 left over. That's my remainder. I know it doesn't look like it because I had to take this entire piece of the down here. Oh no. I had to take this entire part of the problem and I had to bring it up here. But the remainder is 26. So I'm going to add up my partial quotients, as messy as they are right now. And please work neater than I am. But let's see, 1,000 plus 200 is 1,200. 1,250, 1,251. So my final answer is 1,251 with a remainder of 26. And I ran out of space there. I apologize. I'll write smaller and neater in the next example. We have one more here. Let's go ahead and attack this problem. About how many threes? And again, we have an example here where the dividend, 4,817, is much bigger than our divisor. So we got to think in many groups, right? So you maybe you're already thinking, well, 1,000 groups of 3 is 3,000, right? And that gets us kind of close. But let's just use it. Let's go with 1,000 groups of 3. And that'll give us 3,000, which will leave us with 1,800. Oh, wait a second. I see the 18 here. If I just rounded this off to 1,800 real quick in my head, I'm seeing extended math fact because I know that 3 times 6 is 18. And if I want some 2 zeros after it, the zeros that would be here, right? Then I'd put I put 2 zeros after the 6. So 600 groups of 3 is 1,800. 600 groups of 3 is 1,800. That's our extended math fact, 1,800. So that leaves us with 17. And now I can think reflex math. 3 times what gets me close to 17, but not over? And the answer is 5. 3 times 5 is 15. 5 groups of 3 leaves me with 2. And that's got to be a remainder because I only have 2 left. I can't make a group of 3 if I only have 2. So let's go ahead. Final step. 1,605 with a remainder of 2. That's my final answer. 1,605 with a remainder of 2. Okay. So you see when you have a divisor, a dividend, that's really big, much bigger than your divisor. You want to start by thinking of large groups. How many groups can I make? Let's think about a lot of them first, right? Jump up to those big educated guesses first so that you can get in the ballpark as quick as possible. All right, let's get to work and do some more practicing in Jamboard today.